Please tune in.
My Zambian people, what's good? It's Patrick Cim and you're welcome to Hotspot Zambia, the only show that gives you every little detail you need to know about Zambia, with politics, music, and opinions. Of course, opinions, anything you need to know about Zambia. And today I'll be talking about HH's intention to resign after the 2021 general elections. If he loses, that's if he loses, he will resign as UPND president. So before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do make sure to click that subscribe button, turn on the bell that you might be notified every time I upload a video. That you can always comment down below in my comment section, and I need to see a lot of comments today on this topic. What do you think about his thought or his decision to say, I will resign? And will he resign, or he will start fighting the election again? So let's get into this video. So HH earlier this year was quoted in the paper saying that he will resign after the 2021, if he loses the 2021 general elections, as the UPND president. So he's going to resign as the United Party for National Development president, UPND. So Mr. Hakainde Hichilema has been in opposition since 2006, and his predecessor, Anderson Mazoga, who formed the party back in 1999, or did a bit well, almost won the general elections back in 2001, but lost at the last minute, which most people thought, well, it's okay. But let's get to Mr. HH. He has contested in a total of 5 elections, and in those out of 5, he has only been the main opposition candidate in 2 of the elections. So to me, I think I only count 2, the 2015 and the 2016, since he was the main opposition candidate, the main opposition. In the other 3, it was Michael Chifesata. Don't come on this channel and start, hey, what are you talking about? Susie Avamukamba, get out, you are what? Look at what? Nah. We want to see positive comments like, hey, they should just do this, see? They should just do... Oh, actually, criticism is allowed, but we're not here to insult. Must say I'm non-partisan. Non-partisan. Criticism is allowed, positive criticism and negative both, but it has to be constructive, okay? It shouldn't be something full of profanity, you know? Something full of cuss words. This channel is not allowed. Your comment won't be seen on this channel if you do that. So well, I want to see those comments coming. What's your thought on this? What's your thought about HH resigning after the 2021 general election? That's if he loses the 2021 general election. So he is contested in a total of 5 elections, and out of those 5, he's been the main opposition leader in 2 elections. Remember, 2006, 2008, and 2011, and 2015, 2016, where he was like the main opposition. And in those last 2 elections, he was always going to be like, what do you mean I'm a vote? So guys, now let's understand this. What would it mean to the UPND if Hakainde Hichilema resigns as the UPND president? And who would be the UPND president? And what tribe would that person be? Why am I asking all those questions? Because listen, we have seen in the past that UPND has joined us. We have seen in the past that parties were the main candidates, or the president that is loved or who is popular. When he leaves the party seems to break down and people seem to be everywhere. They join other parties and they are everywhere. The other question is, who is going to be? Well, a lot of people have actually, most people have actually been circulating some information on social media that the only person who can challenge Hakainde Hichilema is actually Gary Nkombo, who is the Mazabuka Central, is it Mazabuka Central or Joma or something like that, member of parliament. So Gary Nkombo is some quite influential political figure in Zambia and in the southern part of Zambia. Most people suggest he's the only one who can challenge, or Cornelius Mutua. Those guys are the only people who can challenge him, but we don't know who. Why am I asking now on the issue of tribe? Well, it's hearsay that back in somewhere in 1991 or 2000 and something, when Mazoga died, when they wanted to replace Mazoga, people suggested that they put some other person, like another tribe. But most of the UPND members at that time, still members, most of them were Tongas, and still at this time the Tongas. And it's hearsay that someone said that the only person who can be that you cannot be a president of the UPND if you're not a Tonga. If you're not a Tonga. But now, what would that mean? That would mean that UPND would be labeled and painted more, okay, more of a tribal party if they elect another Tonga person. That's if HH leaves and loses the election. So that's going to be tight because it's hearsay. Why am I saying hearsay? Hearsay means tinambela kochabe, whether true or not. But someone said it's hearsay that someone say, well, no one or anyone who has to be UPND president has to be Tonga, and that's why they chose Haga in the Hichilema, because there were a lot of people who were in line for that position, who were trying to fight for that position, who were not Tonga by then. But since Haga in the Hichilema was the only Tonga guy and the only person closer to Mazoga, he was chosen. So that would actually affect the party and its image to the public, because already people think it's a tribal party. So that image has to be rebuilt. So what's that going to mean? Well, I want to see those comments coming, and please, people, by the way, hearsay means nambelako, not no, it's official news, no, it's what nambelako. I'll check you out next time. Keep on subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell for more videos like this, and I'll keep on enlightening you on more issues that are happening around the country. I'll catch you next time when I upload another video.